what are your thoughts about everything that's happened?
Well,
so far?
I think that, you see, it's a difficult situation my brother Sammy Gyamfi finds himself.
Yeah.
And I would set off with this submission by saying that, look, as political actors, we should try as much as possible each time we get an opportunity to sit on set, okay, to communicate, to avoid the argument of ad hominem. Why do I say so? Attacking personalities and putting issues aside without dissecting the issues and bringing out what actually ought to be or what should be done for the public to consume, for us to all shape our thinking, would not help us. Not too long ago, you see communicators of NDC, okay, virtually vilifying, maligning, insulting former appointees of government without basis sometimes. Just because an act has been committed which you feel is wrong by the person. Has the person been taken through the process properly? Maybe no, at that point. So I'm saying that this argument of ad hominem, where let me put the issues aside and go and attack personalities so they'll say I'm a good communicator, is what sometimes lands all of us here. In any way, or in any case, on this matter, my brother Sammy Gyamfi is on record by what you even just read to have come out to apologize for that act of indiscretion, he calls it. Okay? Of course, it doesn't stop there. The chief of staff also has invited for the reports him to come out and say, you see, I feel sad where we sit sometime. It may be that genuinely. Why? If the amount involved, we are told, is about $800 or whatever.
We're not certain.
We're not certain. If the amount involved indeed is that, who says Kamal Dean or Wanda, a businessman or whatever, cannot have $800 and give it to somebody? Who says so? Who says that that amount is actually stolen from the national coffers? Who says so? Nothing has been established. But that act, because it's a public figure who has actually done that, it becomes a big issue, especially on the back of when Code of Conduct has only just been launched, and then we have been told. My advice to all of us, it's not just to Sammy, all of us, and I have always held one thing. My growth is in the hands of Almighty Allah. That is my position. I don't buy artificial loyalty. I try as much as possible to relate. I do what I can do, but I don't force myself to do things that at the end of the day will see me as a proper politician. How are those things done? Let's use money and give to people to go on bloggers and whatever, make noise, be on Facebook and say Kamal is the best person. No, you didn't get here by your might. You didn't get here with your knowledge. It is favor from Almighty Allah. So on the Sammy Gyamfi matter, it's sad anyway, but it is an advice to all of us who are political actors, both NTP, NDC. Our demeanor in public, our way of doing things should be checked. And on the other side, to the public. Why do we think that any politician we see has money? No. It's a serious question. Look, sometimes you cannot even attend events. My friend will have an adore, I can't go because the point is that I've sat on TV and the perception is that once you sat on TV, you have so much money and then come and donate money to us. This is a serious matter. No, I mean, it happens not only to NDC or MPP. Look, all parliamentarians, ask them, they suffer it. All of us who are communicators on set, we suffer it. And you see, sometimes they do it in a manner as if you are owing, you must pay. The way they go about it, my brother, you'll be embarrassed. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh my God. You see, so I think, and yet we want to fight corruption. What hypocritical stance is that? You are telling me the person shouldn't steal my money. You are the same person telling me when the person appears, he has to share money. You know, I'm having a problem with it. And we suffer in the public. Trust me, look, you have no idea what we do. Sometimes, there was a time I was on the Spintex Road, stopped over to get my watch here on the roadside. Kamal Dean, are you the one on TV? I said, No, but watch it. Can you imagine this? So Kamal D cannot even buy watch on the Spinters Road. You see, it's a difficult situation my brother has found himself. But nonetheless, like I said, there are factors. First of all, nothing has been established to mean that, yes, maybe the money is taken from some public office. It has not been established that, yes, he cannot, where he sits, get that money to give out to somebody. I'm not saying it's little, but I've got that money to give to somebody. But you see, the difficult situation is that because of who he is and the position he holds, we should try as much as possible, or he and other people should try as much as possible to appear modest. Let's appear modest. And also when they get some of these things, they put people on the banner. The likes of Basintalis, and we put people on the banner. Let's insult, let's finish people. That is not what we do in politics. I am against it. I don't sit here and insult people baselessly. But of course, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And when I'm wrong, there must be factors that tells you that I'm wrong. So my brother, yes, those who may take him to the cleaners may refer to the past situations where he also decided that let me also take somebody to the cleaners without investigating to find out what is happening. However, our politics shouldn't be run that way at all.
Right.
The vehicle he is in, it may be that the vehicle is not even for him. It's possible.
Yeah.
Go and check. Sometimes I may say, oh, a friend should give me his car today. I don't have a car. I want to go somewhere. You may see me in that vehicle. And then but somebody will arrive at the conclusion that, oh, that he is even in a strong, beautiful Range Rover. It may not be for him. That happens. Okay, so it's just an unfortunate situation he finds himself in. But of course, it's an advice to all of us. They say if you don't know sleep, death, watch sleep.
Wonder. You have less than 5 minutes.
But why were you laughing? It's true.
Without any shred of doubt,
Yes.
I support Sammy Gyamfi in this moment, without any shred of doubt, without looking back. The young man has been vilified beyond.
You support the act?
Beyond what you will call fair trial in the court of public opinion.
Oh, today there's that. There's fair trial.
The name mentioning, he tried to mention Basintali and all that. Who insults more than these MPP folks like Osu Bempa and his likes? Who insults more than them? Abronye can even insult one of their own flag bearers. And then you sit on TV to mention Basintali. Basintali hasn't gone after any of your leaders. He has done his job, as a communicator. And we are in power today, thanks to some of those people. So Sami has not offended any law, and therefore cannot be held criminally liable for any law. Indeed, Sami could have actually pressed charges for somebody invading his privacy. So? Because this was done in Sami's car. That's number one. Number two, I know Sami very well. At the age of 24, this is a young man who was employing over 50 people in his restaurant, in his pub. And he's well, he's seeing money a little. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. We're not trying to justify what has happened. But I'm saying that this MPP's position of trying to hang the young man and call him all kinds of names is unfounded.
About the caution public.
It's unfounded. I'm coming. It's unfounded because...
Stop this.
It's unfounded because this is a party that has just left government. We have seen these kinds of, opulence all over, never condemned it, never found a voice. Certainly they have found voice. And to talk about the one who even held the press conference, where did he find the money to run this campaign? So please,
did he just come to Ghana?
Sami may have done something that the public is not in agreement with, which we all agree. He has apologized for what has happened, but I think that his privacy was also infringed upon. Because if you see the video, the person was actually instructing Mama Pat's husband to give way so that he can take the pictures. Now, this is also another caution to people, officers who are supposed to protect some of these people in public, the security detail. Because what has happened, we're only looking at what he has done. What about if Sami was harmed on the day? Because for somebody to go all the way with a camera into his car, see that close, I mean, that is worrying. And for me, that's where I come from, that we need to find a way to put proper security structures in place around some of these people.
Right.
Sammy didn't hand over this money in public. He went to his car and took this money. So please,
today NDC is
come
this way.
come on, please,
Okay.
come on, please, come on, please. So his privacy has been invaded.
Okay.
The call by the chief of staff is in order.
All right.
We have just launched the code of conduct. It's in order,
Okay.
and the chief of staff will look into the matter.
All right.
And I'm sure that this will come to a very beautiful
Yeah.
conclusion.
Yeah.
But on the side, I support Chami in this trying moment. It's very difficult to be against public
Moro,
opinion.
isn't it interesting?
But we will get to the bottom of this. The
Moro,
MPP will not be the moral guide on this matter.
Moro,